Yo, what's good? What's good? NBA YouTube, it's your man 100 Grand with The Rock Never Stops. Come to you with another episode of NBA Talk. This Rising, I gotta talk to y'all about this boy, the Wonder Kid, Malik Monk. If you like this video, smash that like button for me. Hit subscribe and the bell for notifications of new videos being posted daily. Malik Monk is one of those individuals whom, if you're headed in the right direction and you're about winning, you love him. He's built for prime time. He's built for the spotlights. He loves the big moments. He loves the crowd, the big lights, flashing cameras. It's what he's built for. It kind of reminds me of a J.R. Smith or even a Lou Williams, even a little bit of a Allen Iverson, and just his lateral, kind of sleek, slithering, athletic ability to just move around defenders and find the rim. Malik Monk is not somebody you like, however, if your team or your organization is struggling to figure it out, isn't quite sure the direction, doesn't quite know how to win or what winning looks like. He's the type of person where if he's on that type of team, you're not going to see his best. You're going to see him sit back and be reserved. You're going to see him every once in a while have a moment where he gets motivated, but that day in, day out, nah. He's not for the BS. He's not for people pretending like they're really trying to win and not. And so it made complete sense to me why he did not thrive in Charlotte. Made complete sense. Let's be clear, Charlotte has been a franchise in the Jordan era who has still not figured out what winning is. And even though they seem to be taking steps in the right direction, remember, LaMelo Ball just got there. He just got there. And as a matter of fact, Malik Monk began to enjoy some of his best years after LaMelo got there. I would even suggest LaMelo Ball has been a culture changer for the Charlotte Hornets. Letting go of this idea of putting Jordan's imprint on this team, on this franchise, as if there's a bunch of Jordans out there waiting to be found by him and cultivated in his likeness so that they can have the success that he had with the Chicago Bulls. Let's be clear. Jordan and Phil Jackson were two totally different people. And Phil Jackson unlocked the potential of Michael Jordan when it comes to winning. Jordan was a great player. He was a winner after Phil Jackson got there and had to break down to him why he was not winning. All that's to say is, when Malik Monk first got drafted, I was hoping to God he was going to go to the Knicks. Because he's a prime time player. Big lights, stars, cameras, action. Let's go. So when he got picked up by the Los Angeles Lakers, I kept my eye on it. It was intriguing to me, highly intriguing. Because he wasn't necessarily the reliable, stand in the corner, hit the three after LeBron kicks out type of player. He was somebody who needed the ball in his hands, who needed a long leash and freedom to be able to maximize his potential. And yet, that is exactly what has happened. I would say it's probably one of the biggest bright spots for this season. I mean, it's been a huge disappointment. I think it's overstated. The acquiring of Russell Westbrook that cost them their depth, their continuity, their direction and culture as a team. Kyle Kuzma, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Montrezl Harrell, Alex Caruso. These were guys who understood how to play around LeBron, had developed trust and an ability to play with this superstar, with this GOAT-like player, and they knew how to win with them. They already had a ring. And Rob Pelinka let it go. He didn't learn from the Golden State Warriors. He didn't learn from San Antonio Spurs. He didn't learn from teams that have consistently won who tell you and show you over and over you have to have continuity as much as talent. You have to have a system that's built with guys who understand it as much as talent. And you can't just swap all of that out for somebody who has a little bit more talent. And at this point in Russell Westbrook's career, it's just a little bit more talent than the collection of Alex Caruso, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, Kyle Kuzma, and Montrezl Harrell. That depth has cost them dearly, and yet a bright spot has been Malik Monk. Now, where I see him going, I think it's sustaining exactly where he's at, becoming more consistent, showing that he is that guy. I don't know if the Lakers will be able to keep him. I think they need to do everything they can to try. He's everything that they hoped that Taylor Horton Tucker was going to be. But the difference is Malik Monk was built for this. You watch him in Kentucky, big game against North Carolina. He is big time, big game. It's what he does. And the Lakers are going to be better for it. LeBron should love him. He's found his Kyrie. Maybe not at the same level yet, but he's that dude. And he can say, you know what? I trust you to get a bucket. Now I'm looking forward to seeing what the playoffs hold and the lights get even bigger. The pressure gets even higher. The cameras are zoomed in that much more. And the ball is in his hands because they'll need him. I want y'all to let me know what you think. Is Malik Monk ready for prime time? Let me know. And I'm out. Peace.